you have to do research on this guy?
Yeah.
See, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, neither had I before I started working there.
So you go put your outfit on now?
Steps in as Glenn. Steps out as Batholdi.
Bonjour. I talk to various tourists, try not to force myself on them too much.
You look to me like you might have some questions.
No.
Sometimes I have to ask them, so do you know who I am?
I am Monsieur Batholdi.
Oh.
He's a Frederic Auguste Batholdi. And I am the designer of the statue you're coming to see today. And they make every piece of her out of plaster, full size. Then they have to build wooden molds around the plaster, and then they have to hammer the copper into the wooden molds.
Do you find this fulfilling?
I do. It's, I've had a lot of jobs. When I started going down this road, I thought that you're doing all these different plays, that would be the dream job.
Yeah.
But I found out early on how many different things you can do and still call yourself an actor.
Where is it you're visiting here from, my friend?
Rhode Island.
From where?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Rhode Island. That's actually where I meet my wife.
The way I try to do my show, when I go out there, it's almost like I'm playing a game and they don't know the rules. So within the frame of what I'm doing, I have to explain the rules.
When I go back to France, we get to know each other better.
The approach I have towards the show is, I don't know if you've ever been to like Colonial Williamsburg or Plymouth.
I haven't.
It's also living history.
Yeah.
But what they try to do is they try to recreate something in an average day. I have to do it on an extraordinary day. So I have just arrived from the unveiling of the statue. I was like, look, I've just gotten here from 1886.
Right.
I don't know why I'm here. Here I am. Let's talk.
Where is it you're visiting here from?
We're from Brazil.
How long did it take you to get here from Brazil?
How long?
Yes.
It's going to be 8 hours, 9 hours from São Paulo.
That's wonderful. In my day, a transatlantic voyage to get here from France to the United States, even in 1886, and this is fairly short, it took me 8 days.
Is it improvised?
It's improvised in the sense that anything you've been doing for 3.5 years is improvised.
3.5 years.
You probably did not expect to see Monsieur Batholdi here today.
Just like, when you go on stage, I'm sure you don't know exactly what order you're going to do things. You have a set plan.
That hasn't helped me, ultimately.
Well, do you have any questions for me, my friends?
Then you're going to build a bigger one.
A bigger one?
Yeah.
You don't think she's big enough? I think this is the right size, personally. Au revoir, my friends. I know she looks a little out of place here.
So what would you like to do? What would you like to happen?
That's a good question. I'm happy making a living as an actor. I'd like to do more stuff with the fourth wall. Mostly, I guess I'd like to always keep working and maybe have a little more variety than I have now. But for now, this job is good. The company I work for is great.
And what about film, television, theater?
Film and television and theater, I don't want to say that's an impossibility. Something I certainly strive towards. But the work has to be its own reward.
Glenn replaced this. No, if you saw this guy in the train, you'd be like, that guy's fucked up. Or maybe this is like Glenn's like Dorian Gray. Well, we saw that, Glenn is now doing that as an actor. He's pretty good at it. I mean, you have to be certain type of person, sort of accessible to approach people and disarm them without really saying anything. I don't think I have that. I don't think that's a power I possess. I think I have the opposite effect. That with saying very little, I can alienate very many. I don't think I could do that job. I would be brooding, and then be like, oh shit, I got to go talk to the person. It's like, they don't like me. This is stupid. And I would start oh, bonjour, and I go I'm just doing this thing. It's like I'm trying to be a comic, and I write, and I've got a couple friends who are going to get me in a movie. But bonjour, I made this thing. I don't think I could do that job.
Bonjour.